because I was, in my mind, addressing 3 individuals. And I didn't know how to separate those individuals, with my verbiage, because I had 8 people coming at me.
Okay, listen. So, just for reference, terms that are acceptable. Y'all, you all,
Right. No, I got it.
People. I have a question.
And I wasn't trying to separate myself.
Well, here's what's funny to me. Sometimes the vernacular, because we are Black and you are not, is a little funny to me, because as Black people, we don't even say you people ever. I never remember a time I've been in a box and I've been ganged up on. Listen to me, Rachel. I have been ganged up on several times on this app, and I cannot remember one time I said you people. So I think that might be why that comes off that way, because I can see that one. The young buck, I'll give you a pass for. The you people, it's just not a thing.
It doesn't sit well. I get that. It doesn't sit well in people's minds. And again, I will say it again. I apologize for that. I misspoke. I was not trying to separate myself. I was trying to be, once again, last thing, I was trying to be very clear to 3 people when 8 people were coming at me.
And that's
so
even more.
It's safe to say that.
Let me also be clear. Hold on, because I don't want to fuck her up, because she seems to take my words. So hold on, Libra, let me fix them.
I do, AJ, I do.
When using the word y'all, you will find yourself getting cussed out by 7 other people that are all in the box with you, because when you got something you need to say specifically, just put a name on it. It's easier that way.
Okay.
Otherwise, just don't say shit. Sometimes I have to decide whether or not I want to say something or just not say nothing at all. There are a lot of times I just say nothing, right? But if you are going to say it, put a name on it so that you don't get random people saying, oh, bitch, you talking to me? Mm-hmm. So it's easier to just, the box that's talking to you, say they name and they name and they name.
Okay.
Okay, what I was about to say, AJ, is it safe to say she needs to apologize to Trina, because Trina was not speaking to her once she attacked Trina? Trina was speaking to Lan, and for her to have her first interaction with Trina, and the first thing that comes out of her mouth is her parenting, whether or not we attack Trina with that or not, but her first interaction with Trina was attacking her parenting.
Exactly. And AJ,
so I would like to address that real quick.
Hold on. You address everything. Shut up.
No, because it is about me. What are you talking about?
Let me say something.
So I'm going to say this real quick, AJ.
Because you know exactly
I'm going to say this real quick.
Your white ass doing.
I thought Trina was coming at me. I thought she was coming at me. I maybe misspoke there. I'd have to go back and look at the vlogs.
I don't bitch, you know.
I'd have to go back and look at the vlogs.
Oh, you know. You know how.
Happy, what's going on, Happy?
AJ,
she have a cold?
Let me tell you.
She have a cold or something?
Yes, bitch. Don't worry about it, hoe.
Anyways, AJ, I'm not gonna address this person. I'm gonna take your advice and lay low for a bit. I'm happy to come up and answer some questions tomorrow. Okay. Thanks, AJ.
Bye,
okay, bye.
You're fucking Russian.
And y'all saying in the comments that that's not true. Y'all, literally, if Lan is right here, Trina was addressing Lan about a comment about Black History Month. Rachel literally thought that Trina was speaking to her, and Rachel literally went in on Trina parenting immediately.
Mm-hmm. Libra not lying.
She started talking about her parenting for
immediately, AJ. Immediately.
That's gonna be the one, because she addressed every.
Can I speak?
Okay, wait, y'all. Let me tell y'all. She addressed everything else. She addressed everything else, it seems. So we're gonna put down Trina and Rachel. That's what we're gonna work out tomorrow. It don't sound like Susu got much to say to Rachel. I can tell though that Susu is upset about what Rachel was doing in this whole situation. So I want to watch it too, because I told Rachel. But Rachel didn't actually slight my friend, so I think we okay. We okay there.
Lan want to speak, AJ, when you get a chance. Go ahead, Lan.
Okay, so if I'm in a room full of people and somebody is talking about me, they might not be talking to me, but they're talking about me, you damn right I'm going to respond to them and say something to them.
Right.
So I don't think she was incorrect in saying, she might have been incorrect in what she said to Trina, but to address Trina, she had every right. She had every right to address her.
But Lan, Trina was talking to you though, not to.
I get that. You didn't hear what I just said, Libra. If somebody is talking about me.
So basically, Trina came in, said something rude about Rachel.
She was antagonizing the situation.
Okay, said something rude about Rachel to you. Rachel then responded to Trina.
Yes.
Okay, see, this is what I was telling y'all.
That's exactly how that went. And anybody else would have done the same thing.
I hope Rachel listening, y'all, because at the end of the day, I don't have no more guidance. I don't have no more. Literally, AJ, what you just said to her, I said to her verbatim in the other live. Here's the thing, Rachel, I gotta live here and you don't. You're not gonna get me exiled from the black people. So you need to figure it out and figure it out fast.
I fear that they're gonna try to exile me too, Poker.
I came up here to ask Lan a question because it was Lan's platform, and I understand there was a lot going on, Lan, and that you were a little bit on the emotional end of things. But when you heard Rachel attack Trina's parenting, I just want to understand why you didn't say anything to her about that.
I didn't say anything to any of them about nothing that they were saying because the conversation wasn't about none of them.
She want that 350 That's why.
I'm not going to address you. You're irrelevant.
But you want that
Susu, as I'm talking
I forgot Oppie don't like Lan. Hold on, Oppie. Let Lan finish.
I don't really care. I don't care who don't like me. But anyway, Susu, like I was saying, I didn't address none of them about anything that they were saying because they were all wrong. That's why I didn't address none of them.
But and from my recollection, all Trina said was, we're not going to do this in Black History Month. I don't think that equates to her speaking about parenting. So yes, I can understand being non-confrontational, but I'm just going back to the way that you reacted when others spoke about my parenting and how strongly you defended me. And I really do like you, Lan. So I have to ask you directly because I haven't had a chance to be on a platform with you.
Right. So
I just want to understand in that moment was a teachable moment, especially because I understand that there's certain things that you do stand for because that's what you've displayed. So what I want to understand in this moment is if Rachel was your friend, you knew that was a problematic thing that she had did. Why didn't you say, Rachel, hey, that's too far. We don't do that. You might hear that.
Took it too far. They all took it too far, Susu.
What was too far on the other end?
Calling her bitches, telling her to shut the fuck up. Don't talk when I'm talking. Shut your white ass up. You're a cracker. All those things that they said to her, Susu.
After? Was that after she talked about parenting?
It don't matter, Susu.
No, because it does matter. It does absolutely matter.
Y'all got it.
No, don't sigh.
Y'all got it. I promise you I don't. I tried to tell y'all this earlier. I'm not getting baited into racial conversations, and I mean that. That's exactly why I didn't comment on none of the things that they were saying because it all evolved around race.
And that's important
So in that moment, I would probably just important live right there instead of fostering a platform.
Okay, wait.
But just like you said earlier, Susu, can't nobody tell you how to run your platform.
Can I ask? I better just listen to the clip because now I'm confused.
Go ahead.
I should have wrote it down. Did I just hear Susu say that what Trina came up on your panel and said is, we're not going to do this on Black History Month? And Rachel's response was something about Trina's child?
That wasn't the immediate response. No, AJ, you need to listen to the clip.
So tell us what the immediate response was.
But it was definitely the immediate response.
Okay, well, y'all go listen to the clip.
Okay, let me tell you something. If her immediate response to Trina was something about her child, me and Rachel are going to have a serious problem.
Right. So that's an issue between
woman, and that's weird.
That's the issue that you choose to take on.
Yeah, that's weird. That's
right.
No. If you, as a Black woman, don't see the problem with that, then I have an issue with you as well.
I never said I don't see a problem with it.
Oh, okay.
Never said that.
What happened?
Oh,
No,
okay.
so I'm telling you to
AJ.
go listen
So
to the
AJ,
clip
so
because my
just so that we
headspace
didn't
is
say
not. Oh my
we didn't say we have a problem with it, but we are gonna
God, it's
excuse what
so
she said
stupid.
and say
I
that
didn't
this is why she
excuse
said it. It's
nothing.
the
I
same
didn't
thing.
address none of it. I
Hi,
didn't
AJ. How are
excuse anything.
y'all?
I just didn't
That's
address
crazy. When
none
Martin
of
Luther
it.
King marched for us,
Here's the
Malcolm
thing that
X was
bothers me
slaying
with
people
Messy
for us.
Talk. When y'all are asked a straight question,
That's
it's
fucked
hard for
up.
y'all to give a straight answer, and it's
No,
bothering me.
and the reason why I can't give you a straight answer is because of the headspace that I was in.
Right.
That's why I
I
can't
agree.
give you a straight answer. You have to watch the clip. It was too much going on and too many people talking at one time for me to
Okay,
remember what was
but you
said.
clearly decided to support Rachel, so you're telling me that without even really knowing what
Oh my
happened,
God, AJ, I
you
have not
decided to
supported
support
Rachel at
Rachel.
all.
Land, that is a
How am I?
100% lie.
How am I?
In this
Tell me
moment
how.
up here today, what
How
you
am I
said
supporting her?
explain was that what Rachel did was in response to Trina, because where I started was I want to see it for myself. Because if it was a response, Rachel is 100% allowed to respond.
And
If
I
my
just said I
grandchild looked
don't
like
agree with.
Rachel, I would feel the same way. You
Right.
came up to confirm that it was a response, which is why I stopped you when Susu said that it was a response to we're not going to do this in Black History Month. Now, what you are telling me is, well, it was a lot of things that was going on in that moment. So, AJ, you should go and listen. However, I have taken the stance that I'm going to stay out of it. My problem is you, the live host, without having gone back and watched your own live, and I do it all the time, so I know that we're capable. I literally go back and watch almost 60% of my lives. If something happens and I don't understand what just went down, I go back and I rewatch it. So you, without having knowledge of what even happened on your live, have decided to now go in another space and support somebody who has dogged a Black woman and their child for absolutely no reason.
But are you? When did I support Rachel?
Girl, shut up.
Hi,
You support
AJ. And
So
hi,
here's what I think, AJ. I think
hi,
that
AJ.
since we're
And
on
hi,
the topic of
JJ.
it, I want us to listen to the clip because I can stand corrected. I believe she said something about broke and go take care of your kids, right? Um, so since we're on the topic, the best thing to do right now is to do a live reaction. We all mute, somebody plays the clip, and we hear it for what it is.
Hi, AJ. And hi, JJ. Can y'all hear me?
Okay, y'all get until midnight on the
What we
dot.
doing, Africa
You
Candy?
better hope that this clip is not long. Whoever has it, come and play it. This is the only clip we're playing tonight. Don't get excited.
AJ, you hear me?
Yes,
Hi, AJ. And hi,
I hear you.
JJ.
What you want, Candy?
I'm not tired of you. I like
What is she
you.
even doing over here with
Huh?
all the shit she talked? That's the
So
crazy
I
part.
was coming for you, bitch, because you a fake ass hoe. And the
And
No,
you
reason
a
why I
fake
was
ass
coming for
hoe and
your
you ain't
puss
gonna get
pussy
that
absolutely
off
ass
here.
not.
bitch is because you over there acting
You
like
don't
you.
get to get it off here.
You already know what happened when you do
You
that.
don't get to get it off here. Wrong space.
I'm about a lot of things, Candy. Susu disrespect, not one of them. Now, if there
Uh,
was something that you wanted to add to the conversation, not that I'm interested in hearing it, but you can do that.
no, she came for me. You didn't hear she came to talk to me. Cause
And
she
for,
cause she can't come into my live.
and for all y'all in the
She's not
comments,
going to use my platform to come and attack you either. That's not how this works.
and that's what real friends do. So take notes for you guys in the comments. That's how you protect your friends. So I don't want to hear
Said
nothing
it's on
else.
Street King Marketing or M4K. I
Mm-hmm.
will drop, and if I am wrong, I will be stand corrected. But like, I'm just going based off of my memory because I also
Like I
didn't
said,
watch.
ain't no friends on here. I'm fine with it not being no friends on here. Just do me a favor. Come in here saying something about Susu. I'm going to show you where you're going to go to. How about that?
So AJ, it's
Can
on
somebody
Street King
come play the
Marketing for.
clip?
Let me see. Streamers, is anybody available? Just holler if you hear me.
I'm just
So we
saying.
could just
I
wrap
wasn't
it,
trying
and
to
you
check
could
nobody's
just see for
temperature.
what it
I
is,
wasn't
because
trying to check nobody's
I'm
temperature.
not
I'm
here
just
to sway your mind, friend. I'm not here like, because of course there's friends of mine that are on the opposite end of how I feel as well. Like,
So I don't mind you also like not seeing it the way that I see it as well. But what I'm just discussing how I feel about what was said and what was done.
1 hour.
And
We don't have an hour, so we gonna
no,
have
no,
to
not the full.
zoom
We don't want
in.
the full hour. We
Yeah,
don't want
we
the
gonna
full
have to
hour.
zoom in
Miss
to
Roby said she
Trina and
sent
how
you a
that
clip
go.
on Book of AJ too, AJ, if you got your other
Oh, that
phone.
you've got clips. Yeah, you've got clips over there, and I'm gonna drop, guys. I'll come back up if I'm needed.
Can somebody come press play for me? I'll do a poll. A lot of us was in that live. We heard it in 4K. She told me, "Hey QL, good evening." She told me to get it in 4K, get a live response. Can somebody come just press play on a part where Trina is asking Lan a question. Lan is about to respond. Rachel responds. I think that's what I'm trying to hear. So can somebody come and play it?
Where's that, AJ?
I don't know. Y'all, where is it? Mad Cow. Somebody said it's on Mad Cow.
I'm gonna feast you today, Rachel. I'm gonna put your
That's the full hour on Mad Cow, AJ. You just need the clip. That's the full hour on Mad Cow.
Oppie, are you going to fast forward to when she comes?
Yes, hold
Oppie
on.
is going to get it for us, y'all. Oppie is going to fast forward it.
Because we're
Poker
gonna
said,
get Rachel a 10 today.
now, Poker, why you just up here telling me that we need to listen to both sides? What's going on? This what they be talking about, them flip-flops. I went to it one sec. I'll tell you the exact moment. Okay, Fly. The clip is on Street Cam. Oh, they found it. That's a different one. As a YT woman, I could see it without having seen a thing. If you are aware and have BIPOC friends, you know. Not a YT woman that came in here against Rachel. That's not good.
AJ, a few YT ladies have spoke up and said that it wasn't right.
Oh, sorry, Poker. Wrong Poker. Sorry to both Pokers. Poker. Sorry. Oh, Rachel. When you had your own people against you over here, girl, I said, Rachel, listen. You got a good heart, and I see you trying to be a giver. You got to do it quietly, girl. They going to attack. I said, Rachel, you do not want these people to fucking try to run you in the ground. I said, Rachel, just get in the back and a corner and sit there. Anything that you want to do, don't tell these people. I said, Rachel, just be a statue in the corner. Don't do too much, Rachel, because they're going to pick you apart for no reason and you seem sweet. But Rachel, I think you can handle this shit. It seems that you still, I'm still standing. I love that movie. What's that movie? It seems that you're still standing, Rachel.
See, the thing is, AJ, is that people have tried to pick me apart in all these different things, and they can't find anything valid. Like they're literally grasping at straws, at things that are like, what did I say? I'm trying to figure this out. I literally helped a friend.
Y'all stop calling Rachel.
Huh?
I'm telling them to stop
Sorry, I got a
calling
phone
your
call.
phone. Okay, go ahead.
I know, right? I might get another one here in a second. But like I tried to help a friend out, and now people just on Messy Talk are trying to say that that was shady shit to do. Like, tell me, like, is that not grasping for straws?
Okay, the young buck thing, yes. I'm about to listen to
No. I'm talking about if we go to the very beginning, AJ, where I helped BK.
Oh,
Like,
what
we're
about
grasping
that?
for straws at. What I mean, I'm going back to the very beginning. People have hated me since I did that.
But
So we're
okay,
really
wait.
grasping.
Let me add a layer there though.
Okay.
I was here that day. And I
Yes.
don't think that you had a major issue when that part happened. But you could correct me if I'm wrong. But in the same day, because that happened and then me and you had our talk. Right after we had our talk, that She-Go thing happened. Did it not?
Was it the same day or the next day? I'm trying to remember.
Same day.
Okay.
The same day.
So,
I learned of within hours. We were live. Me and you talked about the Braid King thing and you giving your money for Petty Row and how that $700 could become $7,000 for Braid. And I don't think you thought about that. And we had that chat. And then a couple hours later, you came back and said, AJ, you're my attorney. What do I do? It was the Shigo thing and the you paid for HB to end the live. This was all in the same day.
okay. So just to clarify on that real quick, it was in Susu's live. Shigo came up because Shigo and I spoke. We spoke on the back end. Or no, we spoke on someone's live actually. Yeah. Anyways, we got it clarified because I was unaware that there was, and I said this all on your live, I was unaware that this was a fundraiser. So I made that right with the mother that it needed to be made right with. In order to go all the way into what was happening, things were being said, and Shigo even confirmed this, things were being said in HB's live that, this was going on too long. The comments were saying that. So I just appeased it and helped. I did not pay the full amount that was being asked for to end it.
Right. I remember all of that, Rachel. I'm not denying that. Any of the story that you tell about all of it is true. What I'm saying is your statement to me was people started not liking me after I paid the money to BK. My statement to you is that's not how that happened. You had support with the money to BK thing. Because even I myself talked to you. We went over, contributing and how to do that quietly. Even I contribute, but I do it quietly and blah, 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 blah. Right?
Yes.
We went over that. And then moments later, the Shigo thing happened and you were doing the exact opposite of everything that we just spoke about. So that is where people then started like,
Okay. Maybe that's where my disconnect is as to why people are having issues with me.
Because there were a few hundred people in this live when we talked. So what it sounds like is you've gone since we talked and done the exact opposite of our chat. But you're college educated. You're a nurse like I'm a nurse. So my concern is how then, what are we supposed to do with you, Rachel, if when we talk about, how things should work, you don't even listen.
So AJ, I'm gonna be real quick on this. I'm gonna be so for real. I've got I value your opinion because you seem to be giving it to me real. I've also got 1,000 DMs telling me what to do. I've got 1,000 comments telling me what to do. I've got people on lives telling me what to do. So I've got a million things in my ear right now. And I'm trying to decipher how to handle it. And it doesn't, you're right. You were right. It doesn't matter how I handle it. It's wrong.
But if you handle it quietly, whether it's wrong or not, no one will know.
Okay.
I said that.
And I'm being so for real. Yeah. You have said that. Yes, you have. I did not announce how much I gave HB. I don't even know if that's out there, and I'm not going to let it be out there.
Oppie, did you find it?
I think I found it, the 13th video. I just want to say this, it's so disgusting. Not only Rachel is disgusting, but the people who get behind her and support her are disgusting. We don't have this problem with Kelly. Y'all drag, what's that other white girl? What's the white woman name that they drag, that don't never even talk? They got the big long money, longer than, Rachel's.
YTK?
Yes, you never even hear, I don't even understand why they even drag her. I don't even understand why they even drag the Kelly girl. But I can understand why they drag this bitch. This bitch needs to be dragged.
Just play the clip, Oppie.
Let me go. I'm going to come back on my other page and play this clip because it's very disgusting. And Rachel, you're very disgusting. You better come.
Both the other two ladies.
Okay, AJ, this is an example. AJ. Let me say this real quick. This is an example of why I get myself in trouble. I'm not going to address that individual because they hide behind a random picture. But this is what gets me in trouble. People come up here and say these things to me. It's allowed. And I have to be quiet.
You were supposed to respond.
I don't want to respond to that individual. She doesn't know me.
Rachel, I don't know what part of, if you were responding, you will not get any complaints out of me. As long as you're not being a race car. You understand? I could care less.
Right.
I could care less.
But they've picked apart the fact that I've called someone broke, even though it's true.
Right, but I already told you I'm not. Did you hear me pick it apart?
No, but I'm being so for real. Like, people get up on these panels and dog me hard.
Black
And I'm
History Month.
supposed
You
to
ain't
say,
gonna call no
like,
black woman broke over here, bitch. Your mama
like
broke.
this,
Y'all stay on
like
the
she was
welfare
supporting me
system.
in BK's live. She's a hypocrite.
Hold on.
She's a hypocrite.
Oh.
I'm a black woman. Do you know how many people have been calling me broke lately?
We know you're not broke, but this ain't. She is not gonna have no free space to be calling no black woman broke.
Just press play on the video.
Thank you, bitch. Hold
Yeah,
on,
thank you.
No, shut up.
Says someone that hides behind a picture. Like, what the hell? That is weird. And a voice app. And a voice app. And a voice app. Give me, see, AJ. Like, this is where it goes wrong. This is where it goes. I'm gonna be quiet.
Play.
But the thing is, how do you know opposition is doing all this if you haven't been studying and watching?
I don't even know this hoe. I don't even care nothing about her or Lan.
See, AJ, this is where I go wrong. I get a whole panel that comes at me, and then it's somehow my fault.
Okay, we press and play. Rachel, let's press play. Oppie, you on mute.
Hold on one second, AJ. Let me go back to the video. This hoe made me lose my train of strolling. Hold on a second.
That goddamn Oppie. Ooh, child. My God, today, honey. I told y'all I ain't had long. I ain't had no whole bunch of energy to be playing with y'all tonight.
Let me go ahead and do that right now. You want to get messy? You want to get messy? You want to get messy? I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Bitch, and all you're gonna do is make people come at Lan crazy. That's what your stupid ass ain't getting. The fuck?
No, you need to rewind the clip.
Okay, I gotta go to the first one then.
I'm trying so hard. Try harder. Don't text my phone. This is a backup. I ain't worried about it.
Go, Alex. I actually think it might be time for me to drop. It seems pretty intense up here.
I love you and I miss you.
I love you as well, but you know I'm gonna turn it down too, so y'all better figure it the fuck out.
There's nothing to figure out. We'll figure it out when I'm there that check.
Y'all need to stop letting me feel. I just wanted to say,
Tell these girls.
Yeah, that's what it
The
is.
wrong clip, but I got the clip that's probably here. Because it's before all of that.
Whoever got it, can you press play on it?
Yeah, I got you. Okay, and for context, Rachel and Tylee is in the panel right now, so it'll all start to unfold right here.
I came up. Your favorite troll, 44. You want me to block them? You want me to mute them? You just want them to keep talking, or
they can talk all they want to, because I want them to stick their motherfucking foot in their mouth.
Okay, just
they
want
gonna
to make
stick
sure.
their foot in their mouth. Mercedes, did you mean to come up here?
I'm up here for Rachel.
Oh, shit. Let's hear it. Like, I'm being so for real, guys. Like,
no.
This
All
is
you need to do is be
Mercedes-Benz.
quiet and go on mute. Okay?
no. Oh, Lord.
Not gonna happen.
Like, I'm so over it. Like, I'm so over this.
Okay,
Like,
let me
I
ask
could
you
be
a
old
question.
I'm old enough to be most of your people's mom, and the way you're talking to me is fucking wild. I'm over it. The only thing that is different about me is the color of my...
Put a muzzle on it.
She muted Rachel.
Now y'all two about to be fighting?
Wait.
Like,
I'm not
you're gonna
fighting.
mute me again? She's been coming at me since the beginning.
Yeah.
Because you talk too much. You don't know when to shut up.
Yetta.
Huh?
Just wait. You gotta watch me real quick, because as we go, I want to show Rachel.
Okay, got you.
Rachel, that's your first microaggression. You just said that the only difference between you and you people was the color of your skin. So you clearly...
I said you people again?
Twice.
Oh, I didn't see. It must be a part of my verbiage, and I don't even realize it.
Wait, hold on, Rachel.
So I'm going to have to change it. Okay.
Respectfully, I just need you to hear me, okay?
Okay.
Don't cut me off. Just hear what I'm saying. As a matter of fact, Fly, rewind it a little bit and let her hear what she said.
Okay.
Can I say one thing real quick, AJ?
Sure.
Can we be aware that I did not start with her? She got up there and started with me.
We're not even there yet.
Okay.
We're about to hear everything that happened. So just wait a second, okay? Go ahead, Fly.
Okay, give me 1 second. This clip's so dang on long that I keep going back and forth. Okay, hold on.
Put a muzzle on it. Now y'all two about to be fighting?
I'm not
gonna mute me again. She's been coming at me since the beginning.
Back it up a little bit more.
It was just before they said put a muzzle on it. Rachel,
Fucking foot in their mouth.
Okay.
Rachel, I need you to hear your words.
They gonna stick their foot in their mouth. Mercedes, did you mean to come up here? I'm up here for Rachel.
Oh, shit.
Let's hear it. Like, I'm being so for real, guys. Like, no. All you need to do is be quiet and go on mute, okay? No. Oh, Lord. Not gonna happen. Like, I'm so over it. Like, I'm so over this.
Okay,
Like,
let me
I
ask
could
you
be,
a
when
question.
I'm old enough to be most of your people's mom, and the way you're talking to me is fucking wild. I'm over it. The only thing that is different about me is the color of my... Put a muzzle on it.
Oh, continue.
And I'm sure if they had let you keep going, sounds like they muted you, it probably would have gotten worse because you were about to point out the color of our skin, understanding that that is the only difference between you and those people that you just spoke about. Do you see where that's a microaggression?
Well, so my response to that, AJ, was what I was saying is I'm old enough to be the people that are coming at me's mom. I didn't say you people. I said your guy, like your people. I don't know. Say you'll have to play it again. But what I was trying to say is, hold on, let me respond. What I was trying to say is the people that are coming at me, like this Mercedes chick that's been coming at me from the beginning.
Okay. What you meant to say was you people, but because you were speaking so quickly, please hold on. I didn't cut you off. What you meant to say was you people. I am old enough to be you people's mom. You people. Period. That's what you meant. Okay? You seem to like you people. And you were saying you people. Okay? Not only were you saying you people, you followed it up with your understanding that the only single solitary difference between you and those people is the color of your skin. Rachel, tell me that you understand what I am saying.
Yes, if I can respond.
Please.
Okay. So I think that's an obvious. Like, what's not obvious about that? People have been coming at me and made it very clear in the comments they don't like me for very obvious reasons.
So then can we agree that that's why you people, your people, those people, them people is a microaggression and should not be used?
All right, let me do my very best to correct my language if that is offensive to people. I apologize greatly again. It must be a part of my language that when I'm mad, I don't even realize I'm saying it.
I get it. I just want to hear you understand why it affects and bothers us. You understand? Did you hear? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, let's go, Fly.
Now y'all two about to be fighting? Like, you're gonna mute me again? She's been coming at me since the beginning.
Yeah, because you talk too much. You don't know when to shut up.
I talk too much?
Yeah.
You're the one in this. You're the one that didn't stand up for your friend.
Rachel? Okay, let me get on this. Rachel, who brought you to this side of TikTok?
Exactly.
Not you.
I know. I would have escorted.
Yeah, so Rizzy, you might want to be quiet because...
No, you
just might want to be quiet.
You white woman. Where did you come from?
Hold on.
Wait a minute, Rachel.
Can you go back to wherever you came from?
Rachel and Rizzy.
Yeah. Rizzy's just jealous. Rizzy's just jealous.
Mute the microphone.
Mute the microphone. Prettier than her. All of it. She's just jealous.
Man.
Lan, I don't even like Mercedes-Benz, but we ain't gonna have this during Black History Month. We ain't gonna have this.
Oh, because I didn't donate to you, Trina? Should I pull?
Oh my God! No!
Let her talk.
Everybody hush.
Did I show them the pitch, Trina?
This is what we are not doing. We are not doing this.
You see what's going on? See that get too comfortable.
Absolutely not. We are not doing this.
Who?
I'm not talking to you, Trina. Because you don't have nothing to do with it. You just got up here. You don't got nothing to do with it.
Yeah,
Rachel.
Can I just say this real quick, Lan? Real quick.
Okay, go
I'm
ahead.
so over people attacking me for my fucking color of my skin.
Oh, cry us a motherfucker, River. We ain't trying to hear that.
Oh my God, Trina, Rizzy, God
Broke
damn.
ass trying to get in here, get money from anyone you can. I'll show the Cash App request that you wanted. Nice try, though.
Trina, I'll send it. What you want, girl?
Yeah, you send it, Rizzy.
Listen.
Say my name.
Listen, Rachel.
Rizzy?
Rachel, focus, okay?
No, I'm focused. I'm focused real hard now.
Okay, focus. I don't even know why you're up here because you don't have anything.
You don't know the back end of the details, Mercedes, so you don't even know, so you might want to be quiet. You don't know the back end of the details as to why I'm up here.
Quiet.
I just did. And I'm going to continue to do it. You're old enough to be my daughter, so shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
So if we are old enough to be your daughter,
This is Lan's moment. Like, how did we get here, y'all?
I'm so sorry. Listen.
Because I'm trying to support someone that supported me. These people are fucking snakes.
She dropped everybody at the panel.
Can I say something real quick on this? I made it clear before I even said the young thing that she was much younger than me. That was made clear.
AJ, can I just say one thing? Because I want to drop. I want to clock the fact that Rachel just admitted to all of us that she's inherently racist. She could not help but say you people. So, Rachel, if you want to work on being anti-racist, you have to actually be anti-racist. You need to first look up that definition because I'm sure you don't know what it means. Maybe read White Rage. That might be good for you to start, because if you're not actively anti-racist, you're actively racist. And the fact that you're like, I can't help but say you people, that is where it's inherently embedded in you. So you need to go and do some education for yourself before you hang around our spaces, our Black spaces, and think all you have to do is throw us money in order for you to have control. That's all I wanted to say.
All right, AJ, you there?
Yeah, I'm here, but I didn't hear anything about Trina's kid.
All right, that's all I wanted you to hear. That's all I wanted you to clock. Thank you. I'm dropping down. That's it. That's all.
So where did the Trina's kid thing come in?
It comes
It was
afterwards.
later on. It was later on when they were already in the midst of their argument.
So it was not when.
It's
No,
like
it was
the
not when
second time they
first
came
started
up.
talking. No,
Okay.
it was not.
But
Yeah, it was like the second time they come up because right now Lan just cleared the whole panel.
I dropped
Because they
everybody.
weren't listening to her telling
So
them
are
to
we going to
stop.
press play on it, or what are we doing?
Oh yeah,
I mean, no, hold on. Y'all could play it, but I'm just saying everybody was trying to say that
we
her
don't
first
care. We don't
response
hear what
to
you got to
Trina
say.
was about
You
her kid.
promote
I don't
this
care what the
behavior.
fuck you want to
You
hear. Go
promote this behavior,
tend
bitch,
to
with your
Jethro.
fat
He
ass,
just
with your
called your
fat
name.
ass,
Go
bitch.
tend to
You
Jethro.
promote this type of
Go
anti-black
tend to
behavior
Jethro.
because you want that
Dummy.
$350.
Anyways,
That's what you want, but you ain't getting
AJ,
it.
was not your
With
point
your
that
chunky
the
face
first
ass
thing that
looking
she
like a
said
pumpkin.
was
Look like
that
a
she said
motherfucking
something about
pumpkin, a
Trina's kid,
jack-o'-lantern.
right? And we just proved that
Look,
that
there
was
you go.
not the
She
first
shows
thing
you.
she said,
She
right?
shows you.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm gonna drop
She told
down
you,
Thank you,
like, you better
Lan.
stop.
Thank you, Lan.
You can't
You
pick
welcome,
yourself back up
Rachel.
once
See
you
y'all
drop.
I
later.
appreciate you greatly, hun.
Motherfucker.
And Lan, your face
Ain't
is
saying
clear
that,
as far
bitch.
as I am concerned. Because you are
Oh, her
the
face is what, AJ?
Her
She do
face
like
is
a fucking
clear.
pumpkin.
That did not happen the way it was played out to me. Go ahead, press play.
Okay.
All right.
AJ, real quick,
This
I
is
know
what the fuck we not gonna do. Okay? I
can't
did
stay
not
long.
open my panel for
Can we do
nobody
this tomorrow?
to jump on.
Just real quick, guys. If we could do this tomorrow, AJ, because
No. Go ahead. You can go,
No,
Rachel.
we gonna do it
Wait till you
today.
start. and
Get your ass out
I
of
can
here.
give how I feel.
Okay,
But
I
you
just
go
wanted,
ahead.
I'd like to hear it is my only thing because I don't remember, I remember our
You don't
first
remember
little
nothing.
bit
She
of
don't
bad.
remember
Rachel, you're
nothing.
still here talking to me. If you just wait a second, it's about to play.
Oh man, okay. About how much longer? Sorry.
She trying to buy that rope from the rope man.
Come on, Yetta, let's press play.
Anybody. I heard the comment she made about the you people. Okay? I heard it myself. And you can get blocked. No, you know what, matter of fact, you can stay. I see everything. Y'all can call me Meatball. I'll take it. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, but this is what we're not going to do. We're not going to jump on anybody like that. Mercedes hopped up in the panel to speak to Rachel. They could have had a one-on-one conversation. Rizzy and everybody else. Mercedes is not white, you guys. She is black as fuck. Well, this is what we're not going to do. Okay? I will not allow anybody to jump anybody on my panel. Okay? We're not doing it. We're not doing it. Okay? Take a second, everybody woosah, okay? Y'all can come back up in the panel. What?
I know you trying to be all diplomatic and shit, but we can't have that type of shit during Black History Month.
Okay, Trina, I didn't say that y'all couldn't address her, but that's not, no. Y'all don't have to jump on her.
I don't have to. I wasn't even talking to her. I was talking to you.
I understand that. But in the midst of their conversation, while they are jumping her, it doesn't look good. It just don't.
Well, you know what? You know what else don't look good? 400 years of slavery. That's what else don't damn look good.
You're right.
I'm gonna be good. She can explain herself, and then she can
And Mercedes Benz will tell you, I don't like this motherfucker. Not one lick, not one bit. See?
Trina, please.
Shut up, ho. Somebody black come up and get on this bitch.
Oh my God. I'm gonna mute.
Not you dropping the OG mods, but Mercedes is right though. Like Rachel don't even know what's going on. That's why she want her to be quiet. Cause it don't have nothing to do with just this weekend or just that message. Like Mercedes is absolutely right. So Rachel was speaking to something like, oh, they doing this, but she really don't know where it stemmed from. This ain't recent. So Mercedes
Clarify something?
But can you just hear Mercedes more? Because this is amazing. I thought Mercedes was a fake person this whole time. So
no, she real and she black.
I mean, I don't. It doesn't really matter what she is. It's just that she's a person. This is wonderful.
This bitch.
I just went down there cooning.
Stupid.
Mariah, please.
I mean, it's just hilarious.
Please. Yes, I'm real.
You made my day, honestly.
You guys, I understand, but I have heard Mercedes talk months ago. She's a real person, you guys.
But since you don't want me to coon downstairs, I coon up here. Bring Rachel back.
Okay.
Her ass.
That was Trina. That was Trina.
I'm not black. I'm
other. It's so funny that
y'all
she
think
said.
that shit is cute, man.
He said, y'all aren't going to keep coming out.
Bring the Rachel credit the Panthers and all type of shit. Y'all see the picture of my
Hey, hon.
Lord have mercy.
This is hilarious.
It's fucking wild.
Like, it says so much. It says so much about a person that you're going to be on someone that helps.
What happened?
Tap the screen, y'all. Tap the screen. This is good to me.
Why it stopped?
Oh, I thought you told me to pause.
Oh, I was saying tap the screen, my bad.
Gotcha.
Another personality. You're doing exactly what
they can't hear you because they don't know how to respect.
Hold on. Who doing that? Who is?
Every single one of you. Every single one of you that's coming at me.
You see what I'm saying?
Rachel, hold on. I understand,
Rachel.
Trina. I hear you. Hold on. Everybody just give me 2 seconds. Rachel, you too. Mute your mic. Thank you. Perk, you mute yours too.
I was about to tell you, you need to drop somebody so Tali can come up here. Don't be bossing me around.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll drop because I ain't got nothing to do with this. But Rachel, I am your lawyer.
Oh my God. Okay, lawyer. And Rizzy, you can come up, Rizzy, as long as you don't get up here screaming and you can be respectful, okay?
Hey, Tyler.
Are y'all okay?
No, I am very Trina. Let me tell you something.
Not you, Lan.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Bray, what was you about to say, babe?
No, I was about to say something.
They told me to come over here and tell y'all to stop eating Chex Mix. I don't know if y'all was chewing or something. They said, okay, y'all stop eating Chex Mix. It was Cash Money Millionaire. And Rachel, why do you keep jumping up on these pedals arguing with everybody? What's going on?
I'm not arguing with anyone. I was up here.
The same thing that you
Let me tell you. Oh my gosh, can you be quiet for 2 seconds? It's not about you right now. I was trying to help a friend out. There was 15 people in here. There was 15 people in here.
Oh, well, now it's 247. And that's
okay,
still a dumb amount of years.
Oh my gosh, she So Perk, what I was trying to say is that there was 15
now,
people in here originally.
See how you trying to
shared that.
Who call me Perk? This is my name on here. Call me Perk while I'm
Yeah. I'm just trying to be respectful of his name that he decided to use on his own profile.
Oh, wait, Perk?
So anyways, it says Perk on it.
Are you talking about Braid King?
Fans, I heard they found a identity for
Yeah, that's Braid King. Braid King.
Wait.
I know, but
anyways.
Do y'all hear how Trina is like constantly antagonizing her though? I'm not even being funny. Thinky Link made my backdrop. Do y'all hear how Trina is like talking over her? Every time she go to say something, she correcting her. She called Braid King the name that he must be in that Perk asset page. She called him Perk. She was on him. Do y'all hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I only because I'm asking. I get that it was after. I'm not saying any of this. We're leading up to the baby comment. Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So all I'm asking is, did we just hear all of the things that are happening in the middle? She came for her first.
No, we heard what happened.
Right. I'm like, y'all not listening. I heard everything that just happened before. I get that Trina came up, said we're not going to be doing this during Black History Month. Rachel said, well, why? Something about, I'm glad you said that. It made me remember. Rachel, what message was you talking about that Trina sent you?
She DM'd me with her Cash App saying, can you send me some money? And I can put that up if need be.
You were talking about when you said why, because I'm not sending you money, Trina?
Yep.
Okay.
And I can show receipts
of
that.
Real. Let me be real. If you sent me your Cash App asking me for money, and then you get on a panel talking about we're not going to be doing this during Black History Month, my YT money was good when you was in my inbox asking for it, but now it's Black History Month. Was it during the month of February she sent you her Cash App?
Oh yeah, can I bring it up? Do you want me to show you? Let me do that real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
No,
go ahead.
Maybe for tomorrow, Rachel.
She can pull it up, but all I'm saying is I can see the response because I would have said the same thing. Oh, that say Saturday.
No, this was a couple days ago, and then she came into the live saying this to me. So she sent this before, and then she comes into the live where I'm at and starts saying stuff to me.
Okay, so yeah, I can understand that response is all I'm saying. You come asking me for money, and then the next time I hear from you, you saying slick ass shit like not during Black History Month, we're not going to be dealing with this, and these people already up here running me in the ground. I probably would say the same thing.
AJ, you know I do not come on the panel, but the date, do you see the date and the time on that Cash App?
It says Saturday.
Okay.
I can bring it back
right
up.
When the money was sent to Braid. So Trina had inboxed her when she asked about Braid's Cash App. Trina inboxed her hers too. Trina has admitted to that. When she first told Trina, don't make me show that you asked me for some money, Trina flat out said, I did. I sent you my cash app when you were asking for braids. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah, but she
she
didn't
just
have an
keeps throwing
issue
it
when
out
she
there.
came up
Trina
on the
asked
fan.
me for
Right.
some money.
Yeah. I'm
Trina
not
asked me for some
denying.
money.
I'm not denying any of that. What I am saying to you is, if I am Rachel,
Mm-hmm.
you come just last week and send me your cash app asking for my money, my YT
Mm-hmm.
money. And
Mm-hmm.
then I am dealing with something that does not even involve you, and these people are already running me in the mud. And you come up on a panel trying to be funny and say, why are we even doing this during Black History Month? I'm
Okay.
probably going to say
I'm
to
just gonna
you,
tell you to
we
watch
wasn't trying to
all
do
the
this.
blogs.
What we was doing during Black History Month was asking me for my YT money.
But wait a minute. No, 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 no. You need to go back and watch all the blogs. This is not where it all started at. You've
AJ,
been missing in
It is
action.
where it all started at with me
all
and
we're
Trina.
listening to right now is
Okay.
what happened.
I know. I
Trina,
know, but you're still basing that opinion off of just this live with her and
This is the
Trina's
only place that has happened between
interactions.
Trina and I. This is the
Okay, so
only
I
issue
wanted
with
to
Trina and
say
I.
they weren't dragging her for nothing. Rizzy said, "Where did you come from? Go to your side." And Rizzy
Oh,
said
keep
something.
playing. Keep playing.
So wait. I'm only talking about what we already heard. All Mercedes said was, "Rachel, you don't know the context of this situation. Just sit back and chill." Because we
Again.
know every detail of
Okay.
the situation. So I get you're trying to have her back, but just stay out of it. You don't know what's going on. Rizzy was the
Again.
one that
Oh, I
said,
keep thinking you're
"Where
done.
did
Sorry.
Rachel?" No, it's okay. Where did Rachel come from to send her back to her side? Whatever, whatever, whatever. Then Rachel responded back to Rizzy and responded back to Mercedes and brought up race. Let's not forget, she's the one who said the only difference is I'm white, they're black, and you people. That
Thank you.
never came from them first.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Okay.
It's obvious, though.
I
It's
get
obvious. And it
Okay,
was.
all of
so
those things, and I can
proceeding
agree. She was
proceeding this
wrong with the.
situation.
Well, Rizzy should never have asked that. Totally to go back where she came from. So anything she responded to that, okay, fine.
Exactly. That was between Rizzy and her.
Mm-hmm.
These people
Period.
came out of
Mercedes
Now
nowhere, though. Like
Trina
these random
didn't
people.
really say much, but to
It
keep
sounded like
the space.
Mercedes kind of caught a stray. You know how when Bray King be going off on people, and then you come up in the panel and you try to say, "Bray King, no, please, let's not do this," and then you catch a
And he says,
stray.
"Hi, shit."
And then he tell your ass to scram and your feelings be hurt.
It did. I did, Lance.
Kind of like what happened to Ceci.
Yes, but
But here's the thing. Nobody had anything to do with what was going on, and they came up and they made that live about me. They made it about me. Lan went live. Let's not forget that Lan went live to address what was happening with her. I was in the panel. I made a very small statement. I did not go on and on about it. I just basically said, I'm here to support you, Lan. And that was it. And then the next thing you know, everything hit the fan.
But
And
no,
I
you
had eight
also did.
people. I
You
had eight
also
people.
said
I'm not
Mercedes
done yet. I'm
Benz.
not done yet.
It don't matter
People
if you
talk to
well,
me
done.
I
about cutting
wasn't done
people
yet,
off.
but I still
I'm
let you
just
talk.
reminding you of
I
what
wasn't done
also
yet, so
was
let me
said.
Back and
reclaim my
forth.
time because
The
I wasn't
All
done
right,
yet. So
I don't
Rachel
have
cut
all
me
night
off.
to do this.
One
Like I've
second,
already
Rachel.
entertained it
One
enough,
second. Well,
but
you can do it with that. We can do it without you, honey. You can come back tomorrow.
that's fine.
So
That's
I'm
fine.
gonna reclaim
You
my
can talk
time.
about me. That says a
I'm
lot.
gonna.
That says a
No, you
lot.
already said you're the
Don't.
star and all that stuff. You already said you were the star and
And you
all
already
that.
said you're my puppeteer.
No, I said you're the
Oh, listen to
jester. I never
her.
said you're a puppeteer. I said you are our entertainment, and you are now our jester. That's what I said.
Oh, okay. So
Oh
that's
my.
Oh, okay,
different.
so we're
Got
gonna
it.
get that
Got it.
correct because I know you have
Got
a
it.
lapse of memory. I know you sometimes it's hard for you to
I
remember
got
things.
it. Yeah, because
He's on
yeah.
all that
So let
violence.
me continue on with what I was saying because I
So
never said I
I'm gonna
puppeteered
go ahead
It's
and let
all
you
of
guys
that.
shit.
It
continue to
feels
talk
like I'm
about me,
hurt.
AJ. I will be here at 11 tomorrow. I appreciate you playing what you needed to
So,
play and at
anyways,
least
what I was
being willing to
saying
hear
is it
me
a
out.
problem that I said I reclaimed my time after you cut me off? Is that why you're upset and you're leaving now? Because I reclaimed my time. Now you're upset.
That would be a yes. That would be a yes.
Yeah, that is called YT fragility. Very
Mm-hmm.
textbook. So what I'm trying to say is this. Was Trina being petty and trolling? Yes. But who started the race conversation?
She did.
Continue on.
I just wanted to come up for 1 second. Sorry, AJ, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, no, go ahead. I wanted to hear the rest of the clip, so you can go ahead.
So I just wanted to come up because remember Saturday when she sent that money to Braid, and we brought her over here and we were trying to talk to her, and she was doing where she wasn't listening, and I was trying to really get her to understand. Please do this on the back end. You don't need to come on the front end and say, hey, I'm the one who sent this, because we know what happens with people wanting to get involved in all of that, right? And as far as that goes, she keeps coming out and speaking about the money. So now you tell me, saying to people, I have money, ha, 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 I send to this person, I send to that person. AJ, she's been doing this since that day. I'm telling you. She would send money to people in their cash apps and then come up in the box and think that she can do certain things, right? Speak to Black people the way she would speak to them. You hear her, obviously, the way she speaks. Even if it's not provoked or whatever, Susu wanted to have a conversation, whatnot. But then she plays victim. It's easily, completely turned around to where she plays victim. And all we were saying is stop flaunting your money. It's not about money because you're not the only one with money, correct? But she thinks that she is the only one with money. So when I knew Trina was going to send for a cash app because she did it to Boyka. When Boyka did it and said that he had all this money, she did the same thing after he was exposed. Here, send me money, right? So did FWA and a few other people. So I'm just letting you know that we knew what was going to happen. We tried to let her know, and she still didn't listen. I just wanted you to know that, okay? But I'm going to drop back down.
And she still won't listen. Ready?
Real quick, and I'll drop Fly and Oppie, whichever one of you guys are playing the clip. I don't know who you guys got the clip from, but check out M4K 2025.
That's where I'm at.
Okay, because it's got like the aftermath, first part, all of that, and then while we're listening, because AJ, it seems like this is her first time hearing everything. Just keep in mind that in the midst of all the banter that's going back and forth, Trina and BK are having their own tussle within the conversation. So it's going to seem in some parts that she may be talking to Rachel because she keeps chiming in back and forth. But there's actually a literal tussle going on between Trina and BK. And that's why Trina keeps actually coming off mute. It has nothing directed towards Rachel at all. Okay. Not even from your first observation. It was not directed at Rachel. She was speaking to her people, us. When she said, we're not going to do this during Black History Month.
Okay.
Yeah, she's not lying. That's
exactly.
That's
how that happened. She wasn't even talking to Rachel. But it seemed that way because she came in doing something else on a conversation that was already going.
Yes.
Something to that. Because that's
and then if you keep listening through all the clips, even through today, because whatever her and BK got going on right now, you know, they're friends, but they just kind of going through it right now. It's still happening. And every time when Rachel's and Trina is in a panel and BK is in a panel, you can see the interruptions between her and BK. It's still happening. So every clip you listen to, that just keep that in mind. It's an indoor tussle.
I'm glad you said it. Okay, because I thought she was talking to Rachel. She was not. Why y'all ain't doing that?
So I was coming to clarify that for you because in the beginning of the clip when it started, she was talking to Lan.
But then I also want to say still, just
she was referring to Rachel.
While she was not talking to Rachel, just like I didn't know that, I don't know how Rachel would have known that because it just kind of happened.
Okay.
AJ, I literally told you that. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry, pretty mama. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Y'all go ahead.
It's so much happening, y'all. Can we listen to what's happening next? Because I want to hear what she said about the baby. That's the part that I just want to hear.
I said, go ahead.
There's perp right.
Anyways, what I'm trying to say is I was up here and Lan shared this live with me. I can show the proof to that. And, you know, things are happening on the back end that people don't even know. And I was just being supportive. And then the next thing you know, people are like, she's causing drama. I'm like, no, I'm fucking not. I'm being supportive of a fucking friend.
Let me say something real quick.
Good for you being supportive of a friend. No,
yeah, Rachel, who is you people? Rachel, here's my thing, Rachel. How long have you known Lan?
We need the white girl tears.
I don't have to answer any of your questions.
Because you're acting.
Get your white ass down, ho. You got the game fucked
like really delusional right now.
She be wrong to say
Get your broke
black
ass down. Get your broke ass down and go beg on the corner.
Okay, she changed it. Okay, that's better. Broke is much better. See, Rachel can nibble a little bit back.
I'm gonna go on mute.
This right here is why we should let y'all motherfucking colonizing family.
Trina, shut up, girl. Shut up, Trina.
Brush your teeth. Take care of your kids.
Shut up.
You don't
You shut your weird ass up. Of course you gonna fight for a white woman.
Trina, shut up. Trina, shut up. You don't
Go
want to
take care of your kids.
Trina, you don't want to get You don't want to get
about my kid.
Rachel,
what you said about my kid? Exactly.
I said go take care of them like a good mom. Like you should take care of.
Okay. So y'all want me to believe that Trina didn't start that?
And did you hear the part where she said colonizing, where y'all sleeping with each other?
Trina was talking to Rachel. Go take care of your kids like a good mom was Rachel's response. Now, if y'all want to cancel her like y'all tried to cancel me, because the kids thing, have at it. Yeah, what I want y'all to do is go cancel Dime first, because she talked about kids first. Parenting, to be exact. I think that's what Rachel just did, was talked about parenting. Right? In response to this girl calling her a colonizer, an incestuous colonizer. Are we joking? She didn't even, I don't understand. You want Rachel to not say anything in response?
Hello, can I say something?
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, go ahead. I know Rachel's not here, so whenever she comes back, I would like for you to ask her. She made a statement that she's old enough to be you people's, y'all, whoever's mama. Do she really want us to believe that if she's old enough, a lot of these people are 26 and older. If she's old enough to be their mama, she want us to believe that she don't know what she's doing, that she don't hear the condescending tone, the racial undertones and things like that. She's older than all of them, but she doesn't know what she's doing. That's very hard to believe.
I think that for a lot of them having some sort of like reason to understand the undertones is what's necessary first, right? Like they got to have some sort of a reason, i.e. hanging around us, to even be confronted with the undertones. When they hang around their own people, none of it is a problem. So wouldn't that require that we teach her?
No, not at all, because they learn that stuff firsthand in-house.
That's what I was about to say.
Parents, grandparents.
They learn the wrong things firsthand in-house, as do children with horrible parents. That don't mean that if...
But AJ...
No. They learn the wrong things. You're correct. They do learn the wrong things in-house, but they also understand what it means, because they also get taught how to deflect when confronted with it. They also get taught...
We're saying that as Black people, that she's not allowed to make mistakes and say things that we don't agree with or think are not okay. These are not outward just...
No. That would be different when it comes to complicit biases, but not outright microaggressions and racism. That's not going to be tolerated, right? Complicit biases are things you are unaware that you're saying that are offensive.
Let me just run a real quick poll to ask the question that I'm trying to ask, because I don't think I'm getting it again. So I'm gonna ask the people, okay? Y'all, smiley face yes, sad face no. Do y'all believe that Rachel?
AJ, I think this is.
Do y'all believe that Rachel is a race car?
Which one are you saying yes to? Smiley face or
smiley
sad
face? Yes, sad face no. Smiley face is the red, blue is no.
But AJ, she told you. She said, I can't help making microaggressive terms like you people. She said that. Basically, confirming that she's inherently racist. And no, as an oppressed population, it is not our job to educate her. Just like she found the knowledge for nursing, she can find the knowledge to hang around Black people and be respectful to them. Just the same way we have to educate ourselves for white spaces. If we went into a white space and talked to white people the way that she talks to us, it wouldn't be tolerated. We may lose our life.
Think that
so
Rachel
just
is
like
just
she
as
gained
bad.
that information to have that nursing degree, she can gain that same information to understand what anti-racist work is and
Let me ask
white
another
rage
question.
and white
So y'all think
fragility.
that Rachel is just as bad as Boyka?
Yes. Yeah, because racist,
So
being a
let me
racist is
say
a racist
this.
is a
There has been
racist.
stories that have come out of other problematic things that she's done in other spaces. This is not the first time that she has been confronted about micro and macroaggressions. And if you truly wanted to explore these spaces and be comfortable in them and respect those that are in here because you enjoy the entertainment, you would have nipped this in the bud the first conversation that someone had with you about your micro and macroaggressions. What's interesting is that she continues to act aloof, unaware. You're playing the tape and she's acting like she didn't just hear what you just played for her. That's number one. Number two, when she had introduced race and saying the only difference is my skin color and da-da-da, Trina was not on the panel yet. So I'm assuming when Trina was speaking about race, it was because it was introduced by Rizzy and by
That makes sense.
Rachel. So I have noticed that Trina will always come up on a panel and speak for Black people in any it doesn't matter if she hates a person. If race is introduced, she's going to speak on her Black people. So did she say all of those things? Yes, but if you go back, she was not on the panel when race was introduced. When the race situation was introduced is when Trina then entered the chat.
Not only that, but Rachel was waiting to get at Trina. It was merely just Trina saying anything, to be honest, because some of it wasn't even directed at Rachel, but she still felt the need to address Trina. And if we were listening to the beginning, she was already antagonizing and attempting to poke Trina with the whole exposing of the message thing before she actually got to exposing the message. It was kind of like, hey, you better shut up or else, hey, I'm not playing. I'm about to do it type of thing. That's where Rachel's stance was. And so, yeah, back and forth, Trina did end up saying some stuff, but I mean, it's facts.
I also don't need a YT person.
That they keep things in house. So, I mean, are we being serious?
I also don't need a YT person to call me a hard ER, or maybe tell me go back to my country, or maybe talk about my skin color directly, for them to not be using microaggressions and covert racism and implicit bias, classism, etc., 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 etc.
Okay, so I agree, but there are some things that I think that I can give benefit of the doubt on.
I'm not giving a white tea person that chooses to come into our space knowing knowing it's a majority Black space. I'm not giving them no benefit of none.
Let me tell you what I mean by benefit of the doubt. Okay, what I mean by benefit of the doubt is I do not believe that all Black people are raised properly, just like I do not believe that all YT people are raised properly. What I know is we are all taught as children to believe that the things that we were taught were right. And that don't make it true. The other day, Trina had a conversation with one of my friends about a statement that she made about Trina being pretty for a dark-skinned woman. And for my friend, that was a totally acceptable thing to say. For a lot of, and she's a dark-skinned woman. For a lot of dark-skinned women in the chat, that was a horrible thing to say. How could you ever? Oh my God. But then there were people in the chat who were raised like my friend and did not see anything wrong with what she said.
So my question to you would be then, AJ, if Rachel has made it to 50 years in age and does not know and she's relying on the way that she was raised as a child and not her adult experiences, because remember, she's college educated. Even at predominantly white institutions, Black people are there. So I will say this, through your education and through your career in hospitals with your colleagues and through your maybe associations that you're a part of, and maybe your neighborhoods that you're in, or maybe your grocery stores, or maybe the other parents that might, be at the schools that your children go to. If you've not learned through there, then what is the intrigue of being over here and in this space? What would then be the motive, or what would then intrigue you to be in a space like this? And be very vocal at that, and lead with your money at that.
Because she's more aware than she wants to let
No,
on.
I'm asking my friend because because her point and stance is she does not know any better because of ways that she was raised. So we now know that she's a nurse just like you, friend. You had Black people in your class. You had white people in your class.
Right. Okay.
Right. Not everybody is like that. I'll give that.
All Black people do not point out microaggressions. She could have been hanging around. If they from the same place she from, if she went to school where she from, who's to say she hung around too many of us? And those of us who she was around probably didn't say nothing.
There's a whole lot of benefits of doubt
but
for
that's
one person.
You don't know. You don't know.
Okay,
right?
So what I'm saying is, if that is her experience with Blackness, what would then be the intrigue or motive of her being here?
I think where I allow her the benefit of the doubt is her and her willingness to learn. While I can admit that we are different, so mistakes may be made, if you are accountable and willing to learn, I can deal with you. But you got to actually learn. And we know she's capable of learning because she is a nurse.
So do you believe that you were the only Black person that she's encountered in her life that took the time to teach her?
I don't know that. I don't know yes or no. Probably not. What I do know is I'm
So
going to
then why didn't she learn from them?
Listen, I don't know what she has learned. She could have been worse before she got to us. How do we know?
This is my society teaches us all, right? A lot of our implicit biases. Every single person that is born into this world, especially in the United States of America, is born into anti-Blackness, including us. But there's not anybody that is born into anti-whiteness. So it is a long stretch to state that she doesn't know a lot of things because they have been doing it for eons at this point. And that was what I was talking about when I said they get taught the BS in-house, because they do. They know they're going to be met with these things. They just don't know when, right? So in the world, there's going to be Black folks like myself, Susu, Trina's, the therapists. There are going to be some of us that are going to say, right? And there's some of us that are going to side eye you and let you go about your business, because the Black experience is different for everybody. We don't know what some Black folks may have been through when they have attempted this route, either gotten nowhere, could have been harmed, anything. We know this is a dangerous road, even for us to just use our voice. So we have to be real. There's not a single solitary human being born into this world that has inherited anti-whiteness, but everybody, and I mean everybody, every nation has anti-Blackness. So we need to stop. Rachel has no excuse. And at her big ass age, I know she knows better and what she's doing. And she handpicked our community to come sit next to. And you mean to tell me she doesn't have a lick of understanding? That's bullshit. And it's asinine. And my thing is, until you do learn the people that you want to sit next to, sit in the comments and probably shut up or get ready for this tussle every time. And I mean,
the irony of all of this is this all started because Mercedes said,
"Thank you, CEO.
Hey, sit down and shut up." That's the irony.
I can agree with. That's the part that I can agree with. That if you want to learn us, then the way to do that is quietly, not barricading through the door. I think I said that.
I just have one question, AJ. I know in my part of healthcare, we're taught cultural competency. Where I really learned about racism was in my cultural competency courses that I had to take in my master's level courses. So are you saying that in nursing programs, they don't have cultural competency courses?
They do teach us cultural competency, but not about micro and macro aggressions.
But they
Just
do
about,
teach you.
Like, hold on. Let me explain. As nurses, what we learn about cultural competency is about how certain religions pray at certain hours and to be, respectful of that. How certain religions have certain diets and to be respectful of that. How certain religions don't take certain blood products and other things to be, aware of that. To be religiously competent is to ask, do you want to have a chaplain? Do you want to have a preacher? Things like that. What we are not taught as nurses are micro and macro aggressions. Just how to be kind to all people, regardless of their religion, is what the expectation is. And if you don't know, ask.
I guess that might be where our two fields differ then, because we definitely, if we're going to be working with people that don't look like us, we need to understand their cultural nuances or we need to refer them out. So I guess that may be the difference.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm just a bachelor's, so
read. Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Which
the medical
I was gonna
profession
say
to read.
which. Oh, sorry, my bad.
Oh, it's okay. I was just gonna say I would implore her to read as a white tea woman that is in the medical field to read Medical Apartheid. That would be a good read for her, because she does have to face all types of people. That will give her some insight on the medical portion, right? But it also give her some snippets into other things that come with Black folks and some of the disparities and things that we have to go through. And even yourself, if you'd like, AJ, since you're also in the medical field, to read about that, because it does talk about the implicit biases, the racial discrimination, things that we go through as far as not being heard, not being treated properly, being handed low dosage of pain medicines that has also been known to be unaliving us over and over and over and over, because for whatever reason, we're still the guinea pigs.
And we are taught that in nursing about pain is subjective and it's whatever the patient says it is. But to be honest, we're not given the course on like Black maternal mortality and welfare and how Black women are disparaged when it comes to our pain and looked over. We're not given that. We're given the scale 0 to 10. You are to ask every patient this scale. They could be laughing, smiling, kiki. If they tell you they're 10, they're 10. You give them medicine for a 10, period. Right? But we're not taught the things that inherently happen to us. It's very cut and dry, very general, very, even CEUs. It's just subjective. It's whatever the patient says it is. We have to take CEUs every year to renew our license. You can ask any nurse in here, I want them to go find me a CEU. I can guarantee you it's not a mandated one. If they taking those cultural competency ones that go in depth on microaggressions, that's just because they need 2 credits for whatever and they just using them. It's not part of our mandatory every year. These are the ones you have to take. I think it's like HIV and bloodborne pathogens, and none of it is cultural competency.
I also wanted to just add, aside from this, the medical conversation, which is important, which is why we should look to people of color as our primary care. Today, what was concerning and alarming for me in my lab was that we went on Showtime and she was discussing, oh, you guys are not going to do shit. And I suggest you guys come and find me and you'll see what happens. And I said, what do you mean? You'll see what happens.
Say it again. Back up. Say it again.
I hope somebody has the live. Stallion, were you in there? Or can somebody verbatim?
She said what? Say it one more time. Say what you just said.
Yeah, she said, yeah, I'm going to talk my shit, basically. She was just popping her shit because everybody had Showtime and she was popping her shit. And she said, and I suggest you guys come and find me and see what happens. Lan said, yes, she did threaten everybody. So she did say that. And that is
all these triggering things and then threatening people?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's what I mean when I fucking say what I say. Lan, I don't know, because, I'm not good with verbatim stuff. Maybe you can help me out.
You said, and what the fuck are y'all gonna do? Ain't nobody gonna do shit to me. If you wanna come and find me, good luck. And then she said, if they come to knocking at my
she know how messy talk work.
Yeah, she said, if you come knocking at my doorstep, you gonna get something you don't want.
Oh, so she know the inner and outer workings of messy talk.
Yes, AJ. She has studied messy talk. She has put
She was here when we were doing Boyka's exploitation and or exposing, and
she was here for Boyka.
She's been here for a while, honey. She knows all of us.
Well, this was new to me, so
but this is the more dangerous.
Oh, then she
and they give her a pass every time.
She was here for Boyka, then they saying years. So then she's been around for YTKL. She's been around.
So she's been around for all of us sitting here and having these conversations and educating, month over month, year over year. So that's why I'm sick of the education thing.
It's no helping Rachel, baby.
You're thinking Rachel dropped from the sky, AJ. Rachel has been here.
Well,
not only has Rachel been here.
The other day, Rachel told me.
I would like for Arabian to come up. I don't know if Arabian's allowed to come up.
She told me she been watching. She did say that. But she said she came here with BK, which made me assume
he was on Braid Top.
Right.
Braid remembers her. Braid remembers her from frequenting in and out of his lives, in his Braid live.
But Bradley hasn't been messy talk.
But she has aligned herself with someone like Braid to say that he knows her because it's just easier to say that you're aligned with someone.
It's a vouching thing, like
it is. It's a vouching thing.
But see, Susu, you're telling me things that I didn't know. You see what I'm saying?
Is Arabian able to come up? Because Arabian shared something with us about something that happened in another space.
That's what I was just gonna say. It's called tokenism.
Come on,
yeah, she tokenized Braid.
She tokenized
exactly,
and said, "I'm here for Braid."
But you know something? I'm gonna show you something.
Here, my friend. Come up, friend. I need you to explain what you said.
Let me say this real quick.
Not looking good for you, Rachel.
Let me say this real
Let me
quick.
mute you. Is Oppie talking?
Yes. Hold on 1 second. Let me show you something. You see how Susu came up here at the very beginning of this conversation, and she told us about her experience with Rachel. Even though Rachel would support her, she still stood on business and showed us and told us about those problematic things that she does. But now Lan comes up here after Susu stands on motherfucking business. Now she want to tell us the truth when you were caping for her. That is the difference.
What did I tell you?
I don't have anything personal against Lan, but I'm just showing y'all.
Because what did I tell
you who the real
about?
opposition is.
What the fuck
so
are
fuck
you
what y'all
talking
talking about. Fuck what y'all talking about.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Girl, shut up. You was up here caping for her.
I didn't cape. AJ, did I cape for her one time?
You want to align yourself with Susu.
AJ, did I cape for her?
With your weak ass. Y'all are
okay. That's y'all opinion.
That's why I respect that lady. AJ, that's why I respect
But you definitely felt like we were being...
I got a lot of respect for that woman, and I'm not even care.
You definitely felt like...
I swear.
Rachel was responding, which I can agree. In that video, it did sound like a response to me. So I agree with you.
Right. So that was the only thing that I said. I felt like she was responding. I did not agree nor disagree. I allowed them to have that conversation. So what am I admitting to? What the fuck did I do? Not a fuck ass thing. The conversation with Susu, when Susu came up here.
I want you to stand on business like Susu, and that's what everybody else
I am. If I wasn't
around town. Stand on fucking business. Stand on how you fucking feel, and stop changing your opinion when somebody bigger and better than you come up and have a different opinion. That's what we just watch you do in 4K.
What does that have to do with anybody being bigger and better than anybody? That is so weird.
Weirdos. And y'all let us say somebody hide behind a picture, but y'all got y'all picture right
on. These are oppositions.
That shit is weird
I'm
just
so
suck.
tired. I am so tired. Lord Jesus.
Well,
Don't
I
nobody.
what I do know is with everything that's
Y'all
going
weird as
on.
fuck.
Is it okay,
They know
AJ, if
this.
Arabian shares the
Sure.
story?
That's one of the first, sure, Arabian, and that's one of the first things I'm gonna ask Rachel tomorrow. If Rachel tell me she been around here for years and she know us, that's it for me. I already
She
know Rachel know what she doing.
she has said it already. So she
Every other day, it's a comment about racism. Hell, has she ever been to Diamond Live? That's all they talk about.
yes. So that's what I'm saying. She even said that she started herself over there in Diamonds Live. So she did not start in Braid Talk. For everybody who said that, actually it was Debate Talk, then moved over to Diamonds, then moved over to Major Flips, where we had our interaction, right? And if y'all know anything about Major Flips, like y'all should just know, okay? He barely gonna let you talk or anything like that. All of the people over there had to literally get him to see what she was doing. But of course, like a lot of places, she bought her way into there. She sent him money, so he allowed her to censor herself. And then the conversation began about why black men like white women, all that other stuff, right? White tea women. So she did not start on Braid Talk. She might have been over there because she's been to a lot of different
I
spaces.
hate to cut
But
you
that is
off,
not
but
where
that's
she
why she
started.
said your people like. That's why your people want to fuck me. Is that or your people want to? She said something like that to Rizzy earlier. She was like, "That's what," because
Yeah,
Rizzy said something about black men wanting white women because black women wouldn't do the same things that white women would do. And then I think she said that's why your people want to fuck with me or something like that. Am I tripping or is that what she said?
You're
You
not
not
tripping.
tripping.
And that's exactly her thought process. Like, so no, she did not originate just from Braid Talk. She's been here. She knows all of you guys. And she said the other day that she's been to Diamond's panel. She used to be over there with Diamond as well. She did say that. So there's a lot of people over there who do know of her. She just goes and she leaves for a minute and then she'll come back. So this ain't her first rodeo. She know all of y'all. She been watching all of y'all. That's how she knew how to comfort Trina.
Thank you for that.
And another thing, she has the mindset since she watched, like I told you, White T. Kells and Kelly, that they never would get away with this. She watch and she listens, and her mind frame is, I'd be damned if I let those niggas's do me and shut my mouth. I'm gonna speak loud. I just need to align myself with the right people who's gonna defend me, and it's happening. It is happening.
Hey,
Bitch, we going through too motherfucking much. We going through too much motherfucking much to let a bitch be up here talking about anybody that's black, anybody that's a black woman or a black man. We going through too motherfucking much. And I mean that.
that's true. Hey, AJ,
I'll talk to Rachel about how I feel tomorrow, child.
I just
Rachel,
want to give
honey.
somebody else some space, if that's okay, love.
What you say?
I said I'm gonna give somebody else some space in the panel, if that's okay. But I just wanted to say this last thing, right?
Okay.
I just really hope that it didn't go over any of our heads when we just went over the portion of the conversation where Rachel issued the threat. It's quite different when they issue certain threats versus when we do. She was weaponizing her connections and her power to law enforcement or whatever else, because if we were paying attention to her verbiage, and we know what it gives when it comes to us, right? We know what it's hitting for. She said it's not going to be the way you think it is, not on the basis of just straight, we're going to get to it. She said, you don't understand. Y'all don't know what comes behind me. That is weaponization of the system, and she knows exactly what she was speaking to. Please don't let that go over y'all's head. The lateral damage she was thinking that she was going to perpetuate here, please do not let that go over y'all head. There was a lot said within that sentence, a lot, and she wasn't playing. But that's it.
Yeah, and that's a little different for me too, because in the climate that we in, hell, the police got all right to do whatever they want to do. I don't like the way that even sound either, but I think for me, you know what's crazy? All the microaggressions did it for y'all. I must be a real Virgo. What did it for me is Rachel ain't gonna learn. They don't put her out of every other space she done been in. She can get put out of this one too. Just watch. It's gonna take for the big dogs to get upset with her.
She just said I'm not coming through tomorrow, AJ. But good thing we had the conversation tonight so that you don't have to talk about it tomorrow, friend.
Okay, Rachel.
Can somebody drop me? For some reason, TikTok has me stuck. It's my button is like froze or something.
I guess I said something that you didn't like to hear, Rachel. I think that's what they're talking about, my dear. But since you're still here and listening, I hope that you hear me when I say this. I was right the first time, and I'm gonna be right the second. If you don't slow your roll, what you think gonna happen ain't what's really gonna be what's happening. Okay. A lot of people think they big boss hogging because they got a couple dollars and then they're running the messy talk. If I were you, next thing you know, messy talk calling jobs, and these people are diabolical around here, Rachel. So Rachel, while I'm never gonna beg you to come up here. That ain't never been my swag. That ain't even who I am. You gotta Google me. What I will say to you is my intent was never to do anything but help you from beginning into even now. I don't know you to not like you. You've never crossed me specifically. So me and you aren't going to have no argument. But just know, Rachel, that from all accounts, what it sounds like is that you really don't care how we're affected by your actions. And that's the part that's going to lead you to a world of trouble over here with these messy people. Okay, on debate talk, they just run you off. Over here, they try to ruin your life. So be very careful, okay? Because
Thank you, Sandra, for the galaxy.
One thing my daddy, my stepdaddy taught my brothers is a black woman scorned is worse than the devil himself. Well, if I was you, I would leave these black women over here alone. Go on back over to where, it ain't filled with us. Because, see, a bunch of us will change your whole life and you'll hate you. It's some black women you could run into, Rachel, and you'll hate you ever laid eyes on them or they ever laid eyes on you. Okay?
Okay. Brian, I wanted to do a metaphor. I'm sorry, Lan. I just want to be quick because I'm going to drop. Entering a predominantly black space and saying that you're being attacked, it's almost like the equivalent of rolling into a neighborhood that is predominantly black and then calling the police and saying, I fear for my life or something like that. You know what I mean? It's just like, why are you ultimately taking the victim stance in a space like this when you don't even have to be here? What is the purpose of you? Thank you, Sandra. What is the purpose in you being here? What is the reason? What is the motive? And if you're going to support someone, then just support them.
And why can't you
Sandra?
Why can't, if you're going to be here, why can't you go out of your way to respect us and try to understand? This whole
also, she called herself the star. I forgot she was screaming she's a star.
You've been kicked out of there, and you've been kicked out of here, and you've been kicked out of there. Like, how many times do you have to get kicked out before you learn how to communicate with us? Does this have to be what happens to you everywhere you go?
Well, she wanted to be the star. Like she just said, you guys continue to talk about me. She enjoys the fact that there are multiple platforms currently speaking about the things that she's doing. If not, why would she publicly display all that money? Why would she say, oh, Braid, I'll fix your issue, as if Braid doesn't have $350 to fix the issue if it would needed to be fixed? Leading with money, saying, no, I made the example. I seen that in Braid's live, Rizzy was minding her business in the platform, and Rachel said, let me drop somebody real quick. Let's get messy. But also to create chaos as well. So you first started with goodwill and then quickly switched that to mess, to facilitate mess. And you said, yup, down there. And Rachel, hopefully you can explain what you meant by you have army behind you, and, if they come find you, they need to come find you, whatever. I would love to understand more about the threat. I've not spent 5 days talking about you, babe. I've actually probably spent 5 hours, or maybe a little more than that. But this conversation is not about you. This conversation is about Blackness, the Black people, our experience, and how to better have conversations about that. You just happen to be the catalyst for this conversation.
Hey, sister, I want to go back to the beginning of our conversation, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you were asking me that you couldn't just understand. So I can better answer you now after hearing the things that I heard or whatever. Again, like I said, I didn't want to be in the middle of it. I didn't want to be involved. I didn't want to have a racial conversation. I wasn't not Rachel, but racial. I wasn't trying to take up for any side because the point of the live was not about that. It was about me, right? Knowing the things that I've heard now, I would not have allowed her in my space if I knew what I knew, right? But again, that goes to show when you don't know somebody, don't know their ways, did your phone die, AJ? Did your phone die?
My phone alive.
Oh Lord. But anyway, I was just saying, I feel like if I had I was just saying, I think if I knew the things that I know now, that life would not have went that way. That's all I can say. I can only do better from this day forward, right? That's the only thing I could do is take accountability. I just didn't want shit to do with it. That's it. That's all.
I get that too. I just felt like today when you came up, you definitely was team, what's her name? So I'm glad that you, and that's all. That's all we be wanting is for you to be like, no, you're right. That was kind of crazy. I let that happen a little longer than I probably should have.
I don't understand.
That's all we wanted Rachel to do.
But the thing I don't understand is why, as we are grown as people, all of these girls on this panel, men in this audience, they are grown. They're over the age of 25 years old. Why we can't call it what it is?
There are nurses on here who child, let me help you out, little child. I can see I'm in the right mood tonight. Child, where are those nurses at?
Oh, AJ, you too.
Where
I'm glad you got that light back on. That light is giving, honey.
Don't allow for them to move the goalposts because the topic. Listen, AJ, the topic is about Blackness.
Yeah.
So the thing about it is,
we're not going to get back down. I know y'all deep in y'all conversation, but I just wanted to clock some for the room for the 900 plus people in here about Rachel, because I have seen like HB and BK like still take up for her, and they love her money, because money make me come. But unfortunately, Rachel was in the comments weaponizing her white tears. Okay, to come into a black space and center yourself, and then say you're being attacked. No, baby girl, you put yourself on the front line, popping your gums, and then when us as black people, you know how we are, we gonna clock your shit every time. And then you come up in here and when you get your ass clocked, now you're being attacked. That is some YT woman tears bullshit.
Okay, can I be honest about how I feel about that though, April?
Yeah.
I disagree.
Oh, it's okay.
I'm going to tell you why. Let me tell you why though.
Mm-hmm.
Because as black women, we're taught, I watched my mama rough it out. Make sure we love you too, Tim. Make sure we had every single thing that we needed. Didn't ask no man for nothing. Got it out the mud.
Thanks.
As a black woman, I know how to do that because my mama showed me. As a YT woman, she probably watched her mama do the same thing that she's currently doing, which is using her tears to get her wherever she needed to go in life. You get what I'm saying?
I do get what you're saying. And I think that
like they're taught a different way. So I don't get upset when they try to use their tears. I just don't let them move me.
So the difference for me is like I don't get upset, but like I said, as black folks, we will clock your ass. So I'm clocking that ass. At the end of the day, this is not your first rodeo. You have been kicked out of bigger and better places, let you tell it. So you already know what your white lady tears do. You already know the bullshit that come out your mouth. This is a pattern for you. It'd be different if this was her first time getting kicked out of somewhere. I have sat in here and listened for the past 20, 30 minutes. Your ass been kicked out here, there, and every fucking where. And guess what? All these spaces was black folk spaces. You know why? Because white teen folks is boring as fuck. All they talk about is politics and shit.
And I want to add. Somebody said that's literally the definition of inherent race car. Is that true?
Facts.
Probably so. And I want to just say this to Rachel, just in case you don't know, Rachel. Let me fix my box before I say this because I know nobody else is, but I am.
So my mama taught me to be inherently a race car because she was tough and it made me tough. I don't understand.
I'm going to say this, AJ, I'm going to say this. Rachel, girl, listen. AJ don't need your money. Susu, Lan, HB don't need your money. But let me tell you something. You send your money to HB because she gonna take all money. She don't give a fuck if it was Arabian dollars. Send it, honey.
No, just tough.
She don't give a fuck about your money, baby.
Do y'all even understand what I'm saying? Do y'all even understand what I'm saying though? Like, we were raised to get it out of the mud. Everybody was not raised that way, especially them. So when things go wrong for them, they cry about it, about everything. When things go wrong for us, we find solutions. We are problem solvers. Just how we are.
This is what I love about you, Virgo.
Are some of the toughest people on this entire planet.
Give us our props, but at the end of the day, this is what I love about AJ, the Virgo. You are optimistic. You give everybody chances. You know what I'm saying? You are a girl's girl. You are a people's people. You give chances to people. You always give them the rope to hang themselves. But baby girl, sorry, she is hanging from a tree, just like Emmett Till was hanging from the back of that goddamn truck. No, pause. Listen to me. The same way Emmett Till was tied up on that same rope to the back of that truck from that white tea lady tears, they know the power of that shit. Don't ever give them the benefit of the doubt, but
they sure do.
And you give them the benefit of the doubt, you gonna be Emmett Till next.
And I told people this before, AJ. I got friends that are YT, and I can know the fucking difference. I know the fucking difference. This hoe don't come up here calling y'all all type of names. It's a fucking difference. I stopped talking to one of my best friends that was friends with me for 3 years, and he YT because of that motherfucking election. I don't play that shit. Bitch, bye. Blocked. When it comes down, because it's us. It is us right now. We are this target. And you come up here and you want to play in our face and sell out and talk all types of shit. You know, we're going to clock your ass.
AJ, the difference between the way you were taught and the way she was taught. You were taught to survive. They were taught to unalive. They were taught to unalive. We were taught to survive. They're two different things. So I think that comment was directed at Rachel's upbringing because they are trained to not F with us. They're trained to that we are less than them. Not true. But you were trained to survive.
They were trained to manipulate.
That's correct.
Can I say something real quick?
Oh my God.
No, I came up here to say this. Like, me personally, there's different YT people that actually like being around black women and black men and actually having friends. So Rachel is not in the category of the others.
SnowBunny, we love you. You are a light-skinned black girl. Okay, we already
No, I was just saying, I'm not, I'm just saying because I want to clarify that because
I know you don't got to. I'm telling you, SnowBunny, you ain't got to clarify it right now because you're not a part of that majority. Because we're talking about the majority. That's like when the men, because I come from debate talk. So when they say women are like this or black men are like that, it's not about all of them. It's the majority, and the majority.
I think a little bit, SnowBunny, you're different because you were raised with us, right? So where we have to teach her the macro and microaggressions.
You don't have to teach her nothing because let me tell you something.
Clock that shit.
Let me finish.
Okay, go ahead.
If I can just say this statement and then I'll let you go, Snow.
Okay.
Well, can I go? Can I go after you, AJ? Actually, because I'm
Okay.
drunk.
Okay, because you're gonna drop. Okay. For me, Snow, because you know I know you.
Right.
Okay. Black woman to my YT homegirl, Snow. Okay. What we teach her is to learn macroaggressions and inherent race car activity. What we have to teach you is being a little bit too comfortable. You get comfortable sometimes, right? So it's still the same conversation. It's just two different ends of it. She was taught by people who don't really like us, and that is obvious.
Well, that's her
You
business.
were raised by people who like us so much that they get too comfortable, and it's obvious. And both are not where we kind of want y'all. We want y'all to come to the middle a little bit. It's still the same conversation, though. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So it's the same
I wanted to say something to Miss.
You're just on the other end of it. So I want you to drop so you don't catch no strays, because God only knows what you'll say, and these people will jump you.
Oh, I wasn't coming for y'all. I was coming for Rachel because she.
I know, but that's what I'm telling you. As a YT woman who sit on the other side where you're almost too comfortable, I don't want you to jump on Rachel because you got some stuff that's on the other side where you love us so much that you just get too comfortable. That's all.
Okay, my statement is towards Miss April, and I understand that Miss SnowBunny is a regular here in the AJ and the JJ's live, and you guys love her very much. But you, unfortunately, Miss April, I do have to say that you're contributing to the illusion that she is a black woman. You just called her your light-skinned black sister. Please, those are very problematic things to say because she is indeed white.
You talking about Snow?
Yes.
She is, but Snow.
Wait. I'm just. She called her a light-skinned black woman.
Oh, I didn't hear that part.
April just called her a light-skinned black woman.
He sure did.
She is not a light-skinned black woman in the heart or none of that. Okay, we have to live in reality. That
Even
she's
with
a white
the black
tea
scent.
woman will always be a white tea woman.
You're right. But
so that's all. No, and that's no disrespect to you, Snow.
Hold on, Snow.
And that's also no
respond to
disrespect
that
to
real
you,
quick.
April.
No, Susu. I want to agree with you. Okay, I'm gonna take that back. Okay,
please, because that can contribute to a lot of problematic things.
Yeah, because I'm a big girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big girl. If I say something messed up, it's nothing wrong with me recanting. I'm going to take that back, swallow that, and never let it come out my mouth again. But I still love you, Snow. Moving on.
Yes. I can understand that Snow had a different type of experience, but she still lives in the skin of a white woman, and she does not inherently have.
That doesn't.
And she does not inherently have.
That doesn't mean that you don't know what. Pause. You don't know what I've come from or what I've been through.
We're not about to argue about this, Snow. Like, hold on, pause. Hold on, Snow. I get what she's saying, and I still love you. And me and you done went toe to toe. We done went there, right? But I get what Susu is saying. Okay, it is something that can be problematic, and we just gonna let it go because at the end of the day, baby girl, you are a whitey woman.
I'm just going to say this. Struggle.
But I don't have. Okay, that's the difference.
Struggle.
But I don't want this to become a thing between you and Susu right now.
Like,
okay, struggle.
You may want to drop because her white
geography
fragility is showing.
Blackness.
I don't have to drop.
But your white tea fragility is showing and is working against you.
But how?
Because I'm telling you right now.
I literally just said that I'm not the same as certain women, and I actually you don't know nothing about me.
I don't need to know anything but that you're white.
You're white. That's all we need to know.
I don't fuck with YT people.
But you're not
that doesn't matter. You're
not
in
a
YT
other
skin, babe.
It's now
the black scent doesn't even make you black, okay? Even if you grew up around us, you're still white, and society still sees you as white, and your white fragility is adding to that. So if you want to be down, quote unquote, you might want to unlearn that fragility that's showing.
And now the argument wasn't even to you.
I know.
Thank you for appreciating black people and looking to black people.
And I mean this
But
in no disrespect. That's what I'm
no
trying to
disrespect. It
say.
wasn't no disrespect. She was
But
talking
it's
to
not right
April's.
for any black person to
Call
include you
another
into our
white
blackness
woman.
if you are not that. Now,
Yes.
I just also want you to know that as an ally, because I can see that you're an ally, right?
Mhm.
And that you support black people and you love black people. As an ally, you also, as a white tea person, have to understand that you are white tea and that will never change. And that does not include you being in a neighborhood, being in a city, being in a circumstance that has nothing to do with the fact that you are white tea and you will always be white tea.
Baby, I'm gonna tell you this. Susu is my new clock queen. Okay? Clocking everything that run through. You ain't gonna get away with it. But to you, SnowBunny, no tea, no shade. Thank you for fucking with us. Cause we are fuck with a bull. We are the truth. In the light, in the way.
I just didn't like how she was saying what she was saying. Like that's why it makes it feel like for a YT woman to say something like that. Excuse me, to say something like that. That just shows like of how certain white people are. You get what I'm saying? And
Yes, it's not for everybody.
that makes the majority of YT people that actually hang around and have black friends look a certain way.
Oh no, not that I have black friends. Ooh, this is going bad.
It's not. How is it going bad? I'm just saying.
Can I say something?
Tokenizing. You don't even realize like your black sin. Creating us up here and you're showing YT fragility and you're tokenizing where you were raised or who you hang around. That is exactly like many white people. That is exactly like the majority of white people. And your black scent does not change that. It doesn't hide that. It doesn't make you more like us. You're still a white woman in this society. If you don't open your mouth, nobody's going to see you as black. They're still going to see you as white. And you need to understand that, especially if you want to continue to fraternize and be around black people, because it's not helpful for you to try to misappropriate